Hello garden friends, August is here and while summer is slowly heading toward its end, your balcony garden is still full of life. Whether you're growing herbs, flowers or vegetables, there is a lot you can do this month to keep your garden thriving and prep for the months ahead. Let's jump in. So first of all, harvest. August is a peak month for many balcony veggies. Think cherry tomatoes, hot peppers, basil, mint, even cucumbers. Harvest regularly so your plants keep producing and enjoy everything fresh, straight from your balcony to your plate. For example, in my garden, tomatoes are at a harvest peak. I harvest a lot of them, which is really surprising for me because, as you remember, not all of them grew up enough to produce fruits, but still that's more than enough to prepare salads and other dishes with tomatoes. Chili peppers, I have a lot of them too, so we are going to have Mexican food for a few weeks, I think. I don't have cucumbers. Cucumbers that my partner is growing are still too small or not ready to start the fruit. But yeah, we will see. We also didn't have for a long time sunny days in this region, and that's why I think everything stopped or started growing very slow. And of course, many greens. So as I already mentioned, I don't buy anything that is connected to salad leaves. I harvest kale, different types of salads, rucola, radishes, also leaves of radishes, and yeah, different herbs. The only things that don't really want to grow in my place are rosemary and thyme. So I always try to buy a new one and plant a new one. But yeah, hopefully at some point I'll find a great place for it. And if you have too much of some herbs, don't forget to dry them, like oregano or thyme. If you have more than you can use. If you're growing flowering plants like petunias, geraniums or lavender, it's time to deadhead. Removing faded blooms encourages new flowers and keeps things looking tidy. Also check for yellowing or diseased leaves and prune them off. It helps the plant focus on healthy growth. In August, it's hot and your plants are thirsty. Water early in the morning or late in the evening to avoid evaporation. Always check the soil first. Overwatering is just as harmful as underwatering. Pro tip: group thirsty plants together so watering is easier. After weeks of growing, your plants need a boost, and organic liquid fertilizer every 1-2 weeks, especially for heavy feeders like tomatoes, peppers and flowering plants. Just follow the dosage and don't overdo it. And now is the perfect time to start planning for your fall garden. You can sow fast-growing crops like spinach, arugula, radishes and lettuce now. If your space is limited, start clearing out tired summer plants to make room. For example, I also read that you can already seed garlic. When you have also colder weather, as for example we right now here in Germany, you can also plant cilantro, dill, celery, kale, lettuce, cauliflower, broccoli, cabbage. If you have on the other hand enough sun, you can still plant cucumber, beans, arugula, because arugula is also okay with sunny weather. I wanted to show you what I planted this month. So first of all, I consider us to be in a cold climate this month in August, to be honest, because we barely have sun and we have a lot of rain and it's kind of cold, especially in the night, so it's kind of 14 degrees, and that's why I decided that it's good to plant spinach. It's kind of like a cold climate, and so I hope it's going to grow well, and in September I'm going to already to have harvest. And also calendula, flowers that are eatable, and also you can make tea of them, and they are also very good against pests. So I hope they will be growing and will be ready till autumn. And also, except for it, you can plant radishes. I'm just waiting for now that I eat all radishes that kind of don't have enough sun to create a fruit, but so I'm mostly eating the leaves, so I'm waiting that I'm done with them and then I want to replant them. And also you can plant carrots, but again I don't have enough sun, so I decided not to do it. You also can plant peas, but also because of our cold climate, I'm not sure that they are not going to suffer from any disease. That's why I also didn't decide to do it. And yeah, you can plant rucola. I already did it in July and it started showing up already, and of course I have rucola that is still growing, so I always have, like, I don't buy any leaves like salads or anything like this from the supermarket this year almost at all. Like, only my partner sometimes forget and does it so I get really angry. But yeah, like everything that's connected to salads, I think you can plant and plant and plant all the time in order, always have harvest. And watch out for pests. They love warm weather. Check the underside of leaves and spray with neem oil or soap water if needed. Prevention is better than cure. And finally, don't forget to enjoy your balcony. Light a candle in the evening, sit among your plants, listen to the birds or the city sounds. Your garden isn't just for growing, it's for living. For example, I love to sit in the evening with a good book and tea from my garden, and also to make breaks when I work from home and go and sip coffee from my garden, listening to the silence. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up and share what's growing on your balcony in the comments. See you next time!